Have you ever had that moment where you wanted to speak in English, but your mind just went blank? You knew the words. You even practiced them before. But when it was your turn to speak, nothing came out. That's exactly what we're going to fix today. Because real fluency? It's not about speaking super fast or knowing fancy grammar rules. It's about being able to express yourself clearly, calmly, and with confidence. Hi there, I'm Laura, and welcome to Talk Easy, English Podcasts. If you're new here, this is your cozy corner of the internet where learning English feels like having a real conversation with a friend. And if you've been with me for a while, you know we do things differently here. No boring textbook drills. No pressure to be perfect. Just real practice, real progress, and real results. So, what are we focusing on today? Today's episode is all about building one powerful skill that most English learners completely overlook. The ability to describe anything in English. Why is this important? Because once you can describe something, even in simple words, you're never stuck again. No matter what situation you're in, you'll always have something to say. You'll be able to express what you see, feel, hear, or think. And that, my friend, is the foundation of real fluency. In this episode, I'll guide you through real-life examples, help you build strong sentences step by step, and we'll practice together using the repeat after me method. So don't just listen, say the sentences out loud with me. That's how your brain starts thinking in English, not just understanding it. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to take any object, place, person, or action and describe it with natural rhythm and clarity. You'll learn how to grow your sentences layer by layer, like a painter adding color to a blank canvas. And most of all, you'll stop freezing when you speak. Alright, if you like taking notes, grab a notebook. If you're just here to relax and practice listening, that's perfect too. Let's begin with something simple. I want you to look around the room you're in right now. Just pause and notice your surroundings. What do you see? Maybe there's a chair, a table, a cup, your phone, a lamp. Pick one object, anyone. Got it? Now let's describe it out loud. Let's say it's the chair. Start here. The chair is wooden. Say it with me. The chair is wooden. Now add more. It has 4 legs. Say it. It has 4 legs. Keep going. The seat is comfortable. The color is dark brown. It's next to the table. Now pause and listen to what you just said. Each sentence is simple, but together, they create a clear image, a full description. That's the magic of fluent English. It's not about long, complicated phrases. It's about simple ideas, stacked together in a natural flow. Let's try another one. Pick a different object. I'll go with a cup. Repeat after me slowly. The cup is white. Again, the cup is white. Now let's build it. The cup is white and small. Say it again. The cup is white and small. Next layer. The cup is white, small, and made of glass. Repeat. The cup is white, small, and made of glass. Do you see what's happening? Each time, we're adding just a little more. A new detail. A new word. And this small shift, this simple technique, is how fluency grows. It's like building a tower. You don't need to rush. You just place one block, then another, and soon, you've built something strong. And here's the best part, this works no matter your level. If you're a beginner, your descriptions might sound like, the pen is blue. It's small. I use it to write. And that's perfect. If you're more advanced, you can stretch them. The pen is a navy blue ballpoint with a silver clip, and it feels smooth when I write with it. Both are good. Because both are real communication. That's our goal here, not perfection, but real progress. Ready to keep going? Let's go deeper now. Because describing simple objects is just the beginning. The real power of this method? It works in your daily life. Everything you do, your routine, your meals, your habits, can be a chance to build your fluency. Let's start with something familiar, your breakfast. Most learners might say, I ate breakfast. Simple, sure. But now let's give it life. What exactly did you eat? When? Where? Try this. I ate bread and eggs. Now, let's make it more vivid. I ate warm bread and 2 fried eggs this morning. Feeling the rhythm? Keep building. I ate warm bread with butter and 2 fried eggs this morning at the kitchen table. Now we're painting a picture. The kind of English that makes someone say, I can see that. Let's try a little challenge together. Think about something you ate yesterday. Take a second. Close your eyes if it helps. Picture it. What did it look like? What color was it? How did it taste? Where were you? Were you sitting alone or with someone? Now describe it out loud. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just speak. That moment, when you connect your memory with English words, that's where real fluency begins. This is how you train your brain to think in English, not just translate from your native language. Here's something important to remember. Fluency doesn't start with speed. It starts with comfort. If you can speak clearly and calmly, the speed will come later, naturally. But if you rush, you'll freeze more. You'll doubt yourself. That's why I always say, build confidence first, then speed, not the other way around. Let's do another one. Let's describe a person this time. Imagine you met someone today, and your friend asks you, who is that? You could say, that is my friend. Now let's grow it. That is my friend. He is tall and has black hair. Add more. That is my friend. He is tall, has black hair, and is wearing a blue shirt today. One more layer for a truly fluent sound. That is my friend. He is tall, has black hair, is wearing a blue shirt, and he's always kind and funny. Now you're not just describing how someone looks, you're sharing who they are. And that's what makes your English feel real. Let's practice together. Repeat after me, slowly and clearly. She is short. Now add. She is short and has long brown hair. Next. She is short, has long brown hair, and is smiling brightly. Now the final version. She is short, has long brown hair, is smiling brightly, and she looks very friendly. Can you hear how it all flows together? You started with just one sentence. But by layering details, you've created a full, fluent description, just like a native speaker would. Let's try one more example. This time, let's describe a place, your city. You could begin with, my city is big. That's fine. But let's make it more alive. My city is big and very busy. Then, my city is big, very busy, and full of tall buildings. Even more. My city is big, very busy, full of tall buildings, and the streets are always crowded with people and cars. Now we're not just hearing words, we're seeing the place. That's the power of layered description. Here's another mini challenge for you. Picture your bedroom right now. Close your eyes if you want. See the walls, the furniture, the colors, the feeling. Now describe it out loud in English. Start simple. My bedroom is small. Now add. My bedroom is small and quiet. Then more. My bedroom is small, quiet, and painted light blue. Next. My bedroom is small, quiet, painted light blue, and has a large window with white curtains. And one final layer you're feeling. My bedroom is small, quiet, painted light blue, has a large window with white curtains, and it feels peaceful when I sit there to read. Do you feel how English becomes more than just a language? It becomes a way to share your world. This is the heart of fluency. It's not about using complicated grammar or memorizing long lists of words. It's about taking what you already know and learning how to expand it gently, naturally, layer by layer. Let's shift gears now and talk about something that comes up in almost every real-life conversation. The weather. It may sound simple, but being able to describe the weather well is a great fluency skill. Because it's how so many conversations start. Let's begin with something basic. You could say, it is hot. That's perfectly fine. But let's build on it. It's hot and sunny. Now repeat, it's hot and sunny. Add another detail. It's hot, sunny, and the sky is clear. Now, let's go even further. It's hot, sunny, the sky is clear, and I can hear birds singing in the trees. Can you feel the moment starting to form? We've moved from just hot to a full, living image. Let's do another example together. Repeat after me. It is raining. Now add. It's raining and the streets are wet. Let's go further. It's raining. The streets are wet and people are walking with umbrellas. And now the final version. It's raining. The streets are wet. People are walking with umbrellas, and the sound of water is everywhere. Now you're not just learning English, you're painting scenes. That's real fluency. But we're not stopping there. Let's go even deeper into feelings. Because if someone asks, "How are you?" you don't want to be stuck just saying, "I'm fine." Let's start simple. Repeat. I'm happy. Now grow it. I'm happy and full of energy. Next. I'm happy, full of energy, and ready to start my day. And now bring in your environment. I'm happy, full of energy, ready to start my day, and thankful for the sunshine this morning. That feels real, right? It's more than just words. It's an honest answer. A connection. Here's a little tip I love to share. Each evening, before you go to bed, take 1 minute to describe how you felt that day. Out loud. Just to yourself. It could sound like this. Today I felt tired, but I was proud because I finished my work. Or, I felt nervous in the morning, but I calmed down after talking to a friend. This small habit helps build your emotional vocabulary, words that describe your mood, your thoughts, your reactions. And, trust me, this is what makes your English feel human. Now, let's keep practicing together. Repeat. I'm tired. Add a layer. I'm tired and my body feels heavy. Next. I'm tired, my body feels heavy, and I just want to lie down and rest. One more. I'm tired, my body feels heavy, I want to lie down, and my eyes are slowly closing after a long day. That's fluency. Not because the words are difficult, but because the meaning is real. Now let's try another feeling. Repeat after me. I feel nervous. Add more. I feel nervous before the meeting. Next. I feel nervous before the meeting because I want to do well. Keep going. I feel nervous before the meeting because I want to do well, and my hands are a little shaky. Now your listener understands how you feel and why. And that's the kind of English that builds trust in conversations. Let's switch again, and now describe something a lot of people forget to practice. Your daily actions. You see, actions are the building blocks of stories. And stories are the heartbeat of conversations. Let's try a simple one. Repeat. I walked to the park. Now add. I walked to the park and saw children playing. Next. I walked to the park, saw children playing, and sat on a bench to relax. One more layer. I walked to the park, saw children playing, sat on a bench, and enjoyed the fresh air and warm sunshine. That's a real moment. And the more real moments you can describe, the more natural your English becomes. Let's do another together. Repeat. I studied English. Now expand. I studied English and read an article about travel. Keep building. I studied English, read an article about travel, and wrote down 10 new words in my notebook. Final version. I studied English, read an article about travel, wrote down 10 new words, and practiced speaking them aloud slowly. See how the sentence grew like a short story? And you didn't need any difficult grammar rules to do it. That's the secret to real fluency. Just take what's already in your life and describe it clearly. One layer at a time. And here's something you can do tonight before bed. Describe your day in English out loud. From the moment you woke up to now. No need to be perfect. Just speak. Because every sentence you say is one more step toward confidence. Now that you've practiced describing actions, let's bring those actions together to describe something even more powerful. A daily routine. Your routine is full of small, repeatable actions, and each one is a chance to grow your fluency. Let's begin with something you do every day, waking up. Say this with me, step by step. I woke up at 7. Now add. I woke up at 7 and felt a little sleepy. Keep going. I woke up at 7, felt a little sleepy, and stretched my arms in bed before getting up. Now let's add even more detail. I woke up at 7, felt a little sleepy, stretched my arms in bed, and looked outside the window to see the bright morning sun. See how we started with one short sentence and ended up with a full, peaceful morning scene? That's what fluent speakers do. They build. And you can do it too every day, just by paying attention to your own life and describing it. Let's try another one. Repeat after me. I brushed my teeth. Now grow it. I brushed my teeth with mint toothpaste. Keep adding. I brushed my teeth with mint toothpaste, and the fresh taste made me feel awake. One more step. I brushed my teeth with mint toothpaste. The fresh taste made me feel awake, and I looked in the mirror to check my face. With just a few words, you've created an entire morning routine. And you didn't need advanced grammar. You just needed the desire to express the moment. Let's move on to breakfast. Repeat. I ate breakfast. Now add more. I ate breakfast and drank tea. Next. I ate breakfast, drank tea, and had a slice of bread with butter. Final version. I ate breakfast, drank tea, had a slice of bread with butter, and enjoyed the warm, quiet morning at the table. And that's something powerful, because now your listener can feel your moment. They're sitting with you in that quiet kitchen, hearing the spoon in the cup, tasting the toast. That's what real English is about. Now let's move forward to the afternoon. Maybe you went to work or school. You could say, I went to work. But let's build it. I went to work by bus. Next. I went to work by bus and the traffic was heavy. More. I went to work by bus. The traffic was heavy and I listened to music on my headphones. Final step. I went to work by bus. The traffic was heavy. I listened to music on my headphones, and I felt calm as I looked out the window at the tall buildings. Now that's a full experience. And here's a tip. If you want to speak fluently, you don't need to wait for a big event. You can just describe what you already live today. Let's try one about studying. Repeat. I studied English. Add more. I studied English and read an article about travel. Next layer. I studied English, read an article about travel, and wrote down 10 new words in my notebook. One more. I studied English, read an article about travel, wrote down 10 new words, and practiced speaking them aloud slowly. Again, you're building. Just like a writer, or a painter, or a musician. Each word adds more color, more rhythm, more life. Let's go into evening now. Repeat after me. I had dinner. Build it. I had dinner with my family. Next. I had dinner with my family, and we ate rice and chicken. Keep going. I had dinner with my family. We ate rice and chicken, and we talked about our day. One last touch. I had dinner with my family. We ate rice and chicken, talked about our day, and laughed together at the funny stories my brother told. That's a moment your listener will remember. And that's why this kind of fluency matters, not just for exams or grammar, but for connection. Here's a challenge you can try tonight. Take your phone, open the voice recorder, and record yourself speaking for just 3 minutes about your day. Start with, this morning I woke up. And just keep going. Don't stop. Don't worry about mistakes. Just describe, step by step. Later, listen to it again. And notice, what details did you include? What more could you add next time? That's how fluency grows. Through storytelling. Through describing life. In the next part, we'll go even further. You'll learn how to describe objects in full detail, using shape, size, texture, and purpose, so your vocabulary becomes more specific and your English becomes more vivid. Alright, now it's time to take your descriptions to the next level. We've already practiced describing objects with simple sentences like, the chair is wooden. The cup is white. But now let's go further. Because fluent English isn't just about naming what something is. It's about describing what it looks like, how it feels, how you use it, and even what it means to you. Let's start with a common object, your phone. Most learners might say, "My phone is black." Okay, that's your first sentence. Now let's build from there. Repeat after me. My phone is black and rectangular. Next, my phone is black, rectangular, and has a smooth screen. Now add more. My phone is black, rectangular, has a smooth screen, and it feels cold when I touch it in the morning. One more layer. My phone is black, rectangular, has a smooth screen, feels cold in the morning, and I use it to call my friends and check messages. That's what we're aiming for, a full, natural, fluent description. Not complicated. Just complete. Let's try another one, this time with something even simpler, a table. Repeat with me. The table is wooden. The table is wooden and brown. The table is wooden, brown, and heavy. The table is wooden, brown, heavy, and it has 4 strong legs. The table is wooden, brown, heavy, has 4 strong legs, and I use it every evening to eat dinner with my family. Do you see how that one object becomes a full scene? Let's practice a few description layers that you can use anytime you're talking about things around you. Start with color, black, white, red, blue. Shape, round, square, long, short. Size, small, big, medium-sized, tiny. Texture, smooth, rough, soft, hard. Material, wooden, plastic, metal, glass. Purpose, what you use it for. Let's put those together. Pick an object near you, maybe a notebook. Start with, the notebook is blue. Now go further. The notebook is blue and rectangular. It's small and easy to carry. The cover feels soft, and the pages are white and lined. I use it to write my English notes every day. Now we're not just practicing words. We're learning how to express our experience with something. This is a major fluency skill, and you can build it with anything. Let's try one more object, a pen. Start simple. This is a pen. The pen is black. The pen is black and thin. It has a silver clip and blue ink. The pen is black, thin, has a silver clip and blue ink, and I use it to write notes in my journal every night. Perfect. You can do this with any object in your home. Your shoes, your bag, a plant, a plate, your headphones. Every one of those things can become an English fluency moment. And here's a great daily practice I recommend. Choose 5 objects around you. For each one, describe it using at least 5 full sentences. Try this. Start with color, it's red. Add shape, it's red and round. Add size, it's red, round, and small. Add texture, it's red, round, small, and smooth. Add use or feeling, I use it when I'm writing quick notes during work. This builds vocabulary, rhythm, and your ability to keep speaking without stopping. You're not memorizing scripts. You're learning how to think in English in real time. Want to try one together right now? Look at your bag or imagine one. Let's go. The bag is black. The bag is black and large. It's made of soft leather and has 2 handles. There's a zipper on top, and inside there are many pockets. I use it to carry my notebook, my phone, and sometimes a bottle of water. That's how fluent English is built, one real object, one real sentence at a time. And here's the thing. The more you practice describing what's around you, the easier it becomes to describe what's inside you, your feelings, your thoughts, your memories. Let's dive into describing personal memories and moments from your past, and show how even your simplest life stories can become fluent English practice. Because fluency isn't just about describing what's in front of you. It's also about describing what's already happened, your memories. Think about it. In real life, people ask you questions like, "What did you do yesterday? How was your weekend? Did anything fun happen last month?" And if all you can say is, "It was good," you're missing a chance to connect, to share, to express yourself. So let's practice bringing your memories to life in English, step by step. Let's start simple. Repeat after me. Yesterday, I watched a movie. Now let's grow it. Yesterday, I watched a movie at home. Yesterday, I watched a movie at home with my family. Yesterday, I watched a movie at home with my family, and we ate popcorn together. Yesterday, I watched a movie at home with my family. We ate popcorn together, and we laughed a lot because the movie was so funny. See what we did there? You just told a whole story in 5 calm, clear sentences. And it felt real. It had a picture. It had emotion. Let's try another one. Repeat after me. Last weekend, I went shopping. Now build it. Last weekend, I went shopping at the mall. I went shopping at the mall and bought a new pair of shoes. I bought a new pair of shoes, and I felt really happy because they were exactly what I wanted. Afterward, I had coffee with a friend at a small cafe. This is what native speakers do all the time. They don't use long, complicated grammar. They just describe what happened, step by step. Let's talk about one of the most helpful tools for describing the past. Time markers. These are words and phrases like yesterday, last week, a few days ago, this morning, when I was a child, in the evening. They help organize your thoughts and guide your listener through the story. Let's try using them. Say this with me. Yesterday, I cooked dinner. Next. Yesterday, I cooked dinner for my family. More. Yesterday, I cooked dinner for my family, and I made rice and chicken. Add. We sat together at the table and talked about our day. Final version. Yesterday, I cooked dinner for my family, made rice and chicken. We sat together, talked about our day, and stayed at the table until late in the evening. Now we're building something full and fluent, with just small, simple pieces. Here's a great daily habit you can start tonight. Take 3 minutes before bed and describe something you did that day in English. Out loud. Don't worry about grammar. Just speak. Try this. This morning, I woke up early. I was tired, but I made coffee. I checked my phone, then went for a walk. The air was cold, and I felt calm. That's how you train your brain to recall memories directly in English, not by translating, but by expressing what really happened. Let's go bigger now. How about a trip or a celebration? Repeat with me. Last year, I traveled to another city. Now add. I traveled to another city to visit my relatives. The train ride was long but comfortable. When I arrived, they welcomed me with smiles and hugs. We spent the evening eating delicious food and sharing stories. That's not just English anymore. That's a memory, spoken fluently. Let's do one more together. Say this. 2 years ago, I went to the beach. Now build. I went to the beach with my friends. We played in the sand and swam in the ocean. We watched the sunset together while eating ice cream. Doesn't it feel like a little movie in your mind? That's exactly what you want your English to become, a way to relive moments, not just recite facts. Now let's go even further, back to your childhood. Say this with me. When I was a child, I played outside with my neighbors. Add more. Every afternoon, we played outside together. We loved to run in the fields and climb trees. Sometimes we picked fruit from the trees. Those moments made my childhood feel so happy and free. That's real expression. That's connection. And that's why practicing past experiences is one of the fastest ways to grow your fluency. Here's your challenge for the week. Choose one memory each week. It could be big or small. A birthday, a trip, a conversation, a meal. Then speak about it out loud for 3 to 5 minutes in English. Don't stop. Don't correct. Just flow. Later, listen back if you can. What did you describe well? What could you add next time? That's how you move from basic sentences to storytelling in English. So far, you've learned how to describe things you can see, touch, hear, taste, and remember. But what about the things you can't see? What about the ideas in your mind? What about the way you feel about something? What about your dreams, your beliefs, your personality? That's the next level of fluency, being able to speak your mind in English. Clearly, honestly, and naturally. Let's start with something simple, opinions. You could say, I like pizza. Sure, but let's make it more expressive. Repeat after me. I like pizza because it tastes good. Add more. I like pizza because it tastes good, and it makes me happy when I eat it with friends. I like pizza because it tastes good, makes me happy when I eat it with friends, and I love the smell of fresh cheese and tomatoes from the oven. Now that's not just a sentence, that's a feeling. Let's try another one. Repeat. I enjoy reading. Now build it. I enjoy reading because it relaxes me. I enjoy reading because it relaxes me and teaches me new ideas. I enjoy reading because it relaxes me, teaches me new ideas, and gives me a chance to escape into new worlds and stories. You see what we're doing? You're learning how to take a short opinion and expand it into a full, fluent explanation. Let's practice something together. Pick one thing you like and speak about it for 1 minute. Then pick something you don't like and describe why. Here's an example. I like walking in the park because it helps me relax. I enjoy the fresh air, the green trees, and the sound of birds. It clears my mind after a long day. And now something you don't like. I don't like waiting in traffic. It's noisy, it wastes time, and it makes me feel stressed. Even simple thoughts like these can become full, expressive moments just by adding detail. Let's take this even further. Imagine someone asks you, do you like learning English? You might say, yes, I do. But here's a better answer. Yes, I like learning English because it helps me talk to people from different countries. Now keep going. It opens up new opportunities, and I feel proud when I can express myself clearly. That's what a confident learner sounds like. Let's do another one together. Repeat after me. I think exercise is important. Add more. I think exercise is important because it keeps us healthy. It gives us energy and reduces stress. It keeps us healthy, gives us energy, reduces stress, and helps us live a longer and happier life. When you can explain why you think something, not just what you think, you instantly sound more fluent. Here's a simple daily exercise you can do. Each day, pick one topic. Food, school, friends, travel, technology. Then speak about your opinion for 2 minutes. Out loud. Even if you don't have all the perfect words, keep going. You're training your brain to connect thoughts with language. And now, let's go even deeper. Let's describe some of those big, emotional, abstract ideas. Things like friendship, love, freedom, happiness, success. These are harder to describe, but they help you connect on a human level in English. Let's try one together. Repeat after me. Friendship is important. Now expand. Friendship is important because it gives us support. Add more. It gives us support, makes us feel loved, and helps us through difficult times. Final version. Friendship is important because it gives us support, makes us feel loved, helps us through difficult times, and creates beautiful memories that stay with us forever. That's powerful. And honest. And natural. Let's try another. Repeat. Happiness is a good feeling. Now build it. Happiness is a good feeling when something nice happens. Happiness is a good feeling when something nice happens, like being with family or reaching a goal. It fills your heart with peace and joy. You're not just practicing English now, you're learning how to express who you are in English. Want to try one more? Repeat. Success means reaching your goals. Add more. Success means reaching your goals, not giving up, and working hard. Success can be big, like graduating from school, or small, like learning a new English word. That last sentence? That's the kind of thing that stays with people. Because it's real. Now here's your weekly challenge. Pick one big idea. It could be kindness, love, hope, education, learning, family. Speak about it in English for 5 minutes. What does it mean to you? Why is it important? What's one story that connects to it? It doesn't have to be perfect. Just speak. Keep adding. Keep building. This is where fluency becomes personal. Where English becomes your second voice, not just a subject you study. So now you can describe what you think. You've learned how to express your opinions clearly. You've even practiced describing big ideas like happiness, success, and friendship. But what happens when someone else shares their opinion and you don't agree? That's a real moment in any conversation. And for English learners, it can feel uncomfortable. You might be thinking, what if I sound rude? What if I say it wrong? What if I don't know how to disagree politely? Don't worry. In this part, I'll show you how to agree and disagree in English with kindness, clarity, and confidence. Let's begin with agreement. Someone says, I think reading is a great way to relax. You could respond with, I agree. That's fine. But let's make it stronger and more personal. Repeat after me. I agree because reading helps me calm down after a long day. Try another version. Yes, I totally agree. Books help me forget my stress and enjoy quiet time. Now you're not just saying yes. You're connecting. Let's try another example. Someone says, I believe learning English can change your life. You could say, absolutely. It opens up so many opportunities. Or, yes, I agree. Since I started learning English, I've met new people and discovered new ideas. That's how you turn agreement into a conversation, not just a short reply. Now, let's move to something more difficult, disagreement. Let's say someone says, I think winter is the best season, but you prefer summer. You don't want to say, no, you're wrong. That feels too strong. Instead, you can say, repeat after me. I understand your point, but I personally prefer summer. Add more. I understand your point, but I personally prefer summer because I enjoy the sunshine and outdoor activities. This is how you show respect while still being honest. Let's try a few polite disagreement phrases together. Say them slowly with me. I see it differently. That's interesting, but I have a different opinion. I respect your view, but I think something else. I'm not sure I agree, and here's why. These phrases help you share your perspective without creating conflict. Let's practice with a real example. Someone says, online learning is boring. You respond, I get why you might feel that way, but for me, it's really convenient. Or, that's one way to look at it. But in my case, I enjoy online lessons because I can learn at my own pace. See the pattern? You're not fighting. You're explaining. Let's try another one. Someone says, I don't think exercise is important. You could say, I hear you. But I believe exercise helps us stay healthy and feel more energetic. This kind of gentle disagreement shows maturity and fluency. Here's a challenge you can try during your next practice session. Think of one opinion someone else might have that's different from yours. Then, practice saying, I understand your point, but I feel, because. For example, I understand your point about winter being peaceful, but I feel more alive in summer because I love being outside and the long days make me happy. This kind of structure works everywhere, at work, with friends, even in interviews. And speaking of interviews, that's another area where you need confidence, clarity, and strong self-expression. Now that you've learned how to describe your world, your memories, your thoughts, and your feelings in English, it's time to take one more powerful step. Let's start role-playing together. Role-play simply means pretending you're in a real-life situation and practicing what you would say in English. Why does this work? Because real fluency isn't just about vocabulary. It's about being ready. Ready to speak when it's your turn. Ready to ask for what you need. Ready to understand and respond without translating in your head. So today, I'll guide you through a few everyday scenarios. Speak with me. Say every sentence out loud. Picture the moment as if it's really happening. Let's begin with something simple, ordering food at a cafe. You walk in. You want a drink. Most learners say, I want tea. It works, but it's a little too direct. Let's try something more natural. Repeat after me. I would like a cup of tea, please. Add more. I'd like a cup of tea, please, with a little sugar. Now build it out. I'd like a cup of tea, please, with a little sugar. And could you also bring me a sandwich? See the difference? Now let's do one together. Repeat. I would like water. Now add. I would like a glass of water, please. I would like a glass of water, please, with some ice. I would like a glass of water, please, with some ice, because the weather is really hot today. Now you sound polite, clear, and confident. Let's move on to another situation, shopping for clothes. Repeat after me. I'm looking for a shirt, please. I'm looking for a shirt in a medium size. I'm looking for a shirt in a medium size and a light color. I'm looking for a shirt in a medium size, a light color, and I'd prefer something comfortable for summer. This is how you communicate what you need, naturally. Now picture this. You're at the doctor's office. You're not feeling well. Instead of saying just, I feel bad, try something more helpful. Repeat. I have pain in my head. I have pain in my head since yesterday. I have pain in my head since yesterday, and I also feel very tired. I have pain in my head since yesterday, I feel very tired, and I feel dizzy when I stand up. That kind of description helps others understand you and helps you get better support. Let's try one more. I have a cough. I have a cough that started last week. I have a cough that started last week, and it's worse at night. I have a cough that started last week, it's worse at night, and I feel pain in my throat when I speak. Fluency is not about perfection. It's about accuracy plus confidence. Let's try another role play asking for directions. You're in a city. You're lost. Repeat with me. Excuse me, could you tell me where the station is? Add more. I'm looking for the main entrance. Excuse me, could you tell me where the station is? I'm looking for the main entrance because I need to catch a train to the airport. You're now asking with full clarity and purpose. Want to boost this practice even more? Try this. Stand in front of a mirror. Pretend you're in a shop, a cafe, a hotel, or an airport. Talk to your reflection. Ask for something. Respond to yourself. Laugh if you want. Be expressive. This kind of active practice rewires your brain to respond quickly in English. Now, let's level up. Imagine you're at a job interview. You're nervous. Someone asks, "Tell me about yourself." Instead of freezing, you're ready. Repeat after me. I'm a student. I'm a student studying business. I'm a student studying business, and I enjoy learning about management and teamwork. I'm a student studying business, I enjoy learning about teamwork, and I'm also practicing English to improve my communication skills. You've just shared your background, your interest, and your goal, all in one fluent answer. Let's try a few more interview-style responses. Repeat. I'm hardworking. I'm hardworking and always complete my tasks on time. I'm hardworking, complete tasks on time, and I enjoy learning new skills. I'm hardworking, complete tasks on time, enjoy learning new skills, and I love working with others in a team. That's a strong answer, natural and professional. Now another common question. What are your strengths? Repeat. I'm friendly. I'm friendly and like helping others. I'm friendly, like helping others, and I stay calm under pressure. I'm friendly, like helping others, stay calm under pressure, and I'm always willing to learn from new experiences. You've just shown confidence without memorizing anything. Here's your practice challenge. Pick one real-life situation each day. Ordering food, calling customer service, booking a hotel, going to the doctor, and spend 5 minutes pretending you're really there. Speak out loud. Use full sentences. Respond naturally. This kind of daily role play will change your fluency faster than almost anything else. And the best part? You can do it alone. Anytime. Anywhere. No teacher required. No pressure. Just you and your voice. You've made it this far. You've learned how to describe objects, people, places, actions, memories, thoughts, and dreams. You've practiced opinions, roleplay, and storytelling. And now, it's time to put it all together. Let's move into something I call fluency drills. These are short, focused speaking workouts that train your brain to think and speak faster in English. Think of them like going to the gym, but for your speaking skills. Here's the first one. Rapid description. Pick any object around you, a pen, a cup, your bag, and try to describe it out loud for 1 full minute without stopping. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just keep speaking. I'll show you how. Let's pick a pen. Ready? This is a pen. It is black. It's long and light. It has a silver clip. I use it to write notes. The ink is blue. It feels smooth in my hand. I bought it last week. I keep it in my bag. I use it every morning when I study. That's how you train flow. Not perfection. Just momentum. Try it now with something near you. Set a timer. 1 minute. Talk. Just talk. The second drill is called paraphrasing. That means saying the same idea in different ways. Here's an example. You want to say, I'm hungry. Let's say it in 3 new ways. I want something to eat. My stomach is empty. I could really use some food right now. This builds flexibility. It teaches your brain to speak even when you forget a word. Let's try one together. I'm tired. Now say, I need to rest. I feel low on energy. I just want to lie down for a while. Do this every day. Take one sentence and find 3 different ways to express it. This one small habit trains real fluency faster than memorizing long word lists. The third drill is called thinking in English. This one is simple but powerful. Look around you right now. Say what you see in English. The window is open. The air feels cool. My phone is next to my notebook. The light is soft. You're not translating. You're living in English. Do this throughout the day. Every time you notice something, name it. Describe it. Now, let's bring back the 5 senses. This is another great drill. Pick a common object, like a slice of bread. Then describe it using sight, sound, smell, touch, and taste. Repeat after me. The bread is warm. It smells delicious. It feels soft in my hands. It tastes buttery and rich. When I break it, I hear a soft crunch. That's fluency with depth. That's how native speakers describe the world. Now here's one more exercise for you, and this one might be the most important of all. Each morning, right after you wake up, take 10 minutes to describe your day. Even if it hasn't happened yet. Say something like, today, I'll go to work. I'll take the bus. I'll drink coffee at my desk. I'll have lunch with a friend. I'll study English after dinner. And at the end of the day, do it again. But this time in the past tense. Today, I went to work. I took the bus. I drank coffee at my desk. I had lunch with a friend. I studied English after dinner. These 2 small speaking moments, morning and night, will build your fluency like nothing else. Because now, you're not just practicing. You're speaking English about your real life. That's what matters most. And now, before we wrap up, let's do one final big practice exercise together. Imagine it's Sunday. You're at home. No rush. Just a quiet, cozy day. Let's begin with a tiny sentence. I woke up late this morning. Now, let's stretch it out gently. I woke up late this morning and stretched slowly in my bed. Add more. I woke up late this morning, stretched slowly in my bed, and looked out the window at the bright sunlight. Keep building. I woke up late this morning, stretched slowly in my bed, looked out the window at the bright sunlight, and I felt relaxed because it was the weekend. One more layer. I woke up late this morning, stretched slowly in my bed, looked out the window to see the bright sunlight. I felt relaxed because it was the weekend, and I decided to treat myself to a special breakfast. Keep going if you want. Describe what you made, what you felt, what music played in the background. Let it grow. Sentence by sentence. That's fluency. And now, here's your final challenge. Not a test, a challenge to grow. After this episode ends, take just 10 minutes. Start from the moment you woke up this morning and describe your day out loud, step by step, in English. Don't stop to correct yourself. Don't translate. Don't try to be perfect. Just speak. Say what you did, what you saw, what you felt, what you thought about. Because here's the truth. Fluency isn't about fancy grammar or long vocabulary lists. It's about expressing yourself clearly and confidently. It's about painting a picture with your words. It's about saying, here's what I experienced. Here's what I care about. So when you can describe what's in your room, what you're eating, what you're thinking, what you're dreaming about, you're already fluent. You don't need permission. You just need daily practice. And the belief that it's possible. Because it is. So keep describing. Keep practicing. Keep going. You've already come so far, and I'm so proud of you. And if you ever feel stuck, just come back to this episode. We'll practice again. Together. Until then, don't forget to subscribe to Talk Easy English podcasts. I drop new episodes every week to help you grow your English, your confidence, and your voice. You're not learning alone. You're on a journey. And I'm walking it with you. See you in the next one. And until then, keep talking, keep dreaming, and never stop learning.